Let's see how this works. Oh. Some hovering grass there. Yeah, so we've got speech bubbles, and we've got quests. Or missions. And the gravity effect, yeah, influences the fluids. I think I messed with the XP. It's going to be up a bit too quickly. Oh crap. Yeah, there is fall damage unless you land in the water. Yeah, if you jump when there's not much gravity, you really jump. See the tree. Yeah, I set the fade, LED fade range a little bit too far. But, I don't know. Just testing. Some of the mobs have, you know, that kind of shell fur. It's just cheap, multiple shells with like a noise alpha type thing. He's not happy, is he? Put him in a hole. Oop. There you go, got a melee weapon. Slice and dice. Oh, that guy's a bit tougher. This would be a mini boss. Oh crap. Yeah, I got devoured by a hopper. Alright, we'll try again. Oh, off-world link. So this will be the way to talk to an NPC and do trades and stuff like that. But yeah. Still in development. Alright. Try one more time. I might have to cheat. I'll cheat a little bit. Myself some stuff. Immortal sounds useful, doesn't it? Oh, there's charm. I should have got that. Missile. Alright. Up to level 17. What do we got? Okay. I'll just save it. Change the missile. Yeah, the water, when it lifts up, does kind of squish into a plane. That's about the best I can do for now. I'm getting, I don't know, 600 to 700 frames. We got 133,000 terrain triangles, 900,000 decoration triangles. There's no mobs at the moment, and 5k miscellaneous. Yeah, most of the decorations are grass. Individual blades of grass. It's very, yeah, it's worth it, isn't it, I think? White grass. I don't know. I could just use a texture and, you know, do the typical cross texture or multiple crosses or whatever the hell you want to do. But, for now we've just got individual blades of grass. I feel like some of these guys lose aggro. I've just got auto attack on now. What's that little dude? These guys. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see them when it's dark. They've noticed me. It's got my primary attackers a lot quicker now. I'll try and get out of this biome. So, little fella, what are you? Oh, yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to handle, that's another link. I'm going to handle, friendly mobs. I don't want to accidentally kill them. Currently, you know, you've got these exploding shards that orbit you. They're going to kill anything they touch. Go close to it anyway. So you can, at the moment you can only change your secondary weapon. So you've got the left mouse button, which is your primary attack, which is just like the blaster, and then right mouse is your secondary, which you can switch between. So your default secondary is like a laser mining tool, which does let you actually collect resources that you can trade. So I'll come back over here. I can sell. That's just the very basic version of it. It's a bit of a triangle pattern on the ground there. Shadows, I think. So probably, yeah, I'll bring in some temperature effects as well at some point, but there's nothing like that in here at the moment. And I don't think, yeah, I haven't added in like the terrain effect on like lava. So really that should start turning to stone because we're on snow here, but it ain't yet. But I'll get that sorted. Oh, I didn't see that. Let me load. Just gonna go into God mode and fly back there. Have a look. So I think, yeah, at the moment, that is the boss. That's the level boss, and I think he's stuck in there. Let me dig him out. He'll probably kill himself on the lava. Oh, he's losing health slowly. Am I getting... No, I'm not getting ore there. Probably because I'm not in player mode. So yeah, that would be the portal to the next realm. But I think I'm gonna have maybe the ability to exit back to like a spacecraft or some other zone where you consolidate your gains. And so I think some of these levels are going to be pretty hard to get through. Yeah, I might try and introduce just a I don't know if I'll do an asteroid base or something like that. You can take things back to, maybe take mobs back to. Sure. Yeah, these guys should drown in the water. Yeah, I think they are drowning. The water, they don't like the water, but it has to be certain depth before they'll drown. So they will actively try and get out of the water. Oh god. I can't play my own game. Yeah, I think I turned up the amount of damage that enemy does. Because they were feeling so easy. And now they're killing me. Yeah, I don't like all those triangles down the edge. Just feels like such a waste. I haven't really worked it out yet. How to... I was thinking of doing some greedy meshing or something, but... remember why that wasn't a good option. There was some reason. What's going on here? Oh, that works. I did try folding it underneath rather than having it going down like a cliff. I kind of let it fold under. But then, yeah, that was just wasting a bunch of triangles as well. We got, there is LOD. But to me that doesn't look severe enough. Get options. So we can change the res. Still 600 frames. So yeah, you can see how pixelated that is. It's like you've had far too much alcohol. It's I don't know. It's not looking good. Or it's some other drug maybe, I don't know, but it's a very scary painting. Oh, they're all jumping off the edge. So yeah. Yep, lemmings. Yeah, off you go. So yeah, that's not really saving a lot of frames. Probably is a bit on the GPU, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Try 50. Even that's not that pleasant to look at. I might mess around with it a bit more. See the water. Yeah, I don't have the water refilling at the moment. It's I might make. I played a lot of Minecraft. I grew up with that. I might end up making, like, you know, the water that just keeps pouring out more water. So that could be useful. So I do get these little flickers occasionally, not just crossing chunks, and it could just be it's too quick. Notice the FPS is down 400. I'll show you what happens when the water goes out of the world. It's not really, I haven't really solved the problem of that yet. Oh, looks like it did disappear, or is it still there? Something stirs in the door. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I'm not sure how to handle it. I think what I'd like to do is when you're close to outer world, you actually get pulled out by the relevant gravity. I know it's not realistic at all, but I kind of like the idea of an orbiting body kind of pulling you out of the world rather than falling off. So if water gets to the edge of the world, perhaps it, gets pulled out and evaporates or something. I don't know. Same with the player, rather than falling down. Once you're at the edge of the world, you just kind of get pulled out, and it's game over at that point. Rather than falling down. When you're on the terrain, you do have, I guess you've got gravity provided by the terrain itself. All very realistic, of course. Alright, so what I'll do here is I'll just pause this and I'll go into the editor. Alright, so here we have the editor. There's a tree. An oak tree. I don't have the textures loading at the moment. These are the main ones I wanted to mess around with. I can build up variants. So the idea was to get this to the point where a lot of variance can be generated just based on a seed. So yeah, and we've got mob set up as well. So we can load this guy. There we go. We can randomize. Very simple, just primitive shapes. It's not doing anything too clever at the moment. You can have some fur. Yeah, at the moment they're pretty simple. Oh yeah, we got skin. I haven't done much with the skin yet. Those scales are horrible. So I'll mess around with the shaders a bit. Do things like you can reposition the eyes and stuff like that. Give him some legs. And then you can just save it back into the game and play it. And the plan is to, have a similar editor for other, items, terrain, whatnot. So yeah, that's it.